Yeah, just throwing out back airs. You see that from a lot of characters here, especially the higher tiers, or just characters who have a good back air. You will see them at those high percents. They'll keep throwing it out there, just trying to catch you. Mostly
It's so
because it's
safe.
kind of yeah exactly. Yeah, I was just about to say that it's just one of the safest options you can go for,
Yeah.
especially if your back air has great range for characters like
Exactly. Like DK loves
Yeah,
that too.
yeah, DK,
Hideo
or
loves it,
Bayonetta,
DK loves
Marth,
it, ZSS loves it.
ZSS,
Man.
Lucina.
And like Nessa's back here's not bad, but I wish it like reached like theirs did. Like his is just good because it hitboxes inside his entire body. It's not as safe as those other back airs though. But Little Mac's back air.
Oh god, yeah.
I don't even know what his back air is. I know I've seen you use his forward air. And, like,
Yeah, his forward is this. His back air just stretches his arm out like that.
Oh, okay.
So that's his back air, and it doesn't send nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, his
But
most
it
used.
could be a good combo. Can it? Oh no, because I guess you're never really facing that way when you're.
Yeah, it's you can use back air maybe into like a forward air if you're playing against some characters who try to like come in after the back air. Other than that, like you could probably back air into like neutral air.
All right, so next up we got Aeroux
Chu?
and Chu, who's finally decided that he wanted to come out to a Moonbase tournament this time. I thought he had work. Chu, don't you have work? Did you get off work today? You got off work today? Work. Okay, don't worry about it. I didn't even know I was talking to him if he couldn't hear me. He just looked at me and my lips were moving, I guess.
Where's this mouse at? There it is.
Peach? Oh, that's what X is. His controller.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, people, you have to remember when you're playing when you're playing on a wireless device, please just turn it off. You know, you don't necessarily have to desync it. Just take the batteries out.
Choose let me just hold the damn thing. Oh, he plays with a Wiimote. This man. Oh, I thought he's gonna take the controller out or the batteries out. I didn't know my first play with a Wiimote.
Yeah, man. Wiimote nunchuck. That is a soldier for sure. Playing with that type of control scheme. Compared to me, you know, I play with what people call third-party controllers. Though there are some some pretty good game pads out there though. So I might use the game pads today at the setups that have them. There's chargers out here too.
Rack it up, by the way?
Should be, I'm sure. Yes, there it is.
Who did Prime Group have to play? It's like he just motioned to me that he did not win.
I have to play.
Mario sucks.
I have to play CG, but I don't know who that is.
Who's this?
I think that's one of the new guys that was here. We had two new guys that are playing friendlies, and I believe that might be one of them.
What is this?
Chat.
That was obvious.
There we go.
That.
All right, this is just a button check that they're doing, so we're good.
Oh, what the? Whoopsie.
You just go back over here.
Alright, cool, so into that button check. Okay, we got some Diddy versus DK here. I'm surprised Aeroux's not going with old Marth because he's been working on Marth.
Yeah, he told me he's been practicing a bit of Mart. So excited to what we're gonna see here, but you don't really have to practice with characters anymore with this game, you know. So there's some people who I know who's using tournaments as practice for the newer game that's coming out.
Right, because like I guess you can say, oh, I just want to get a feel for how Marth works, but you never know. That could completely change in the next game.
Yeah, we never know. But we have the DK crew out here in this game one between Aeroux and Chu. This is also winners round one, I believe.
Both kind of matching with that blueberry color scheme.
Yeah, this is winners round one between these two.
Ooh, that down smash at the ledge is a little unsafe. So, Aeroux had mentioned that he was starting to realize that he was a very momentum-based player and that he does really well, but then suddenly he just starts like doing bad and he just can't stop. So let's see if he'll be able to work on his mentality and kind of keep his momentum in check, at least his negative momentum in check during this.
All right, good banana into up smash coming out from Aeroux. His Diddy Kong has been putting in a lot of work, but Chu almost trying to take that stock with that back air. It's just like what you said with characters like DK being one of them. When you're at those high percents, they will go for those back airs. Questionable DI from Aeroux as well, right there.
And DK is also a very punishing character for people who overcommit, and like I think Aeroux tends to have a habit of overcommitting. So like Chu, like getting these, he's not gonna punish him.
Yeah,
he's gonna punish him harder than a normal character would.
He's gonna have to cover with that up B.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be much more careful.
Okay.
All right, so knocking him off stage, but let's see how he can get. Okay, nope, didn't get down in time to shield.
All right, he's gonna come up with that monkey flip.
I think. I mean, I'm not a Diddy expert, but I feel like Diddy. Okay, you're gonna get that up smash coming in there. That's a kill for Aeroux. I feel like Diddy he tends to leave the banana like on the stage more, doesn't he? For like setting up ledge traps and stuff. Like it isn't usually like it feels like Aeroux is kind of giving up his edge guarding to a Quang toss by tossing the banana off stage, or like throwing it downwards. But okay, one grab.
Yep, there it is.
Wait, what?
Maybe
he didn't think the percent was right.
Yeah, I
was
guess
weird.
not. Yeah, he's a bit up there, but he has no rage, so he should be able to take it.
Okay, I think he's just kind of flubbing at this point. The first one might have been intentional, but that one, I'm pretty sure Diddy would have died at that percent.
Or maybe you trust that it's gonna kill for sure at this percent. Maybe that's going through.
Okay, well from.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, guess I should have trusted you.
I guess that's what we were thinking.
Okay, no, I overheard him say he messed up so many times.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm surprised that window was that wide. I wonder if him letting go was also a mess up, or if that was like analyzing the percents, like saying, oh no, not yet, because that second one was definitely a mess up. No one does up throws DK. Marth.
Yeah, he might whip out the Marth. He might either go Pikachu or Marth or all the Marth.
Aeroux's Marth is not bad. And this
He
matchup,
used to have a nest too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think DK does still lose to Marth. Or DK does lose to Marth, but even though it is a bit closer, I think Diddy probably beats him harder.
Oh, okay. We got the Rosalina and Luma coming up.
Going for the memes here. We've often heard a lot of people telling players to just go Rosa against Chu.
It was very high up there at I think this past slew, like the whole venue was just screaming, "Go Rosalina against Chu, you'll win some money."
Yeah. Yeah, because not only is Rosalina just a really annoying character, but DK struggles with her hard. Like apparently that's one of the most polarizing top tier matchups in the game, or high tier.
Especially when Luma is out there all alone, it can be such a pain. Most likely on ledge is when Luma is just horrible. But you're seeing it right now, though. Aeroux's doing a pretty good job against Chu right now, against this Rosalina and Luma.
Yeah, I've never seen his Rosa before, but looks like he has an understanding of how the character works, which I guess doesn't really surprise me because Aeroux puts a lot of time in this game compared to a lot of
He
other
does. He puts a lot of time. I put in a lot of time in this game, but
yeah.
I only put in time for just one character. Until a new one comes out, it's going to be 2 characters I'm going to put a lot of time into.
You know who the next one's going to be?
I'm still using Mac, but I'm also going to be picking up the Inklings. The Inklings.
Okay.
Yeah, the
all
Inklings.
right.
They seem to be really fun. Plus, if you got that second grab, yeah, he wanted it.
Okay, deciding doesn't want to go for it again.
You just got to get rid of Luma instead.
Yeah, I think he's in up tilt range to kill. He might start thinking about it. Oh, that's a re-grab. Okay, but Aeroux quickly getting off in time.
Oh my goodness.
He's just barely getting away from him. That's okay. I guess he had too much rage. Yeah, I think Rosalina. Oh, still gets it right there. Okay, I'm surprised that Aeroux didn't prepare himself for that. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he thought he was gonna have more time to go for that down air. Try and challenge.
He's gonna get a second up air. Not enough though, because DK is fat.
All right, ledge situation. What can he do? I think. Okay, still gets a hit, but I was gonna say I think Aeroux himself is staying a little too far away.
The giant punch is not gonna give him no juice.
Oh, if he had charged out a little bit longer, Chu definitely would have been dead.
Yeah, DK on Dreamland can live pretty long. It's almost like Mille's Dreamland, where you just live forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Chu wanted a grab pretty badly right there, so I'm going for it like 3 times in a row, but wasn't able to get it. Aeroux probably happy to see that desperation.
All right, looks like Chu might start fishing for some grabs on these platforms, so Aeroux needs to be careful when you're on there. He's about 20% away.
It looks like he knows what Chu wants to. I mean, I guess it's DK, so it's obvious, but
He's at the percent now.
Yeah, he has been kind of staying out of that range. That's a good mix-up.
Right into the forward air.
He's gonna get punished for that. Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Did not expect the horizontal movement from Chu, I guess.
Alright, 81 sitting on Chu is going to come in with the back air. Alright, the up tilt is going to come out. Just kind of jumping around right there. I was kind of just looking to see what's going to happen there. Luma's going for Aeroux.
So, yeah, so Aeroux's, he's got to be careful. Ooh.
The range, just
and Chu just relentless with it. So Aeroux's advantage seems to be pretty good on Rosa. But his neutral and advantage state is a little lacking, or disadvantage state is a little lacking. I think it's kind of telling that this is not a character he's very comfortable with.
All right, 108 and 88.
Bold grab.
He's gonna take this final stock. Luma's gone.
Okay. Aeroux's gonna want to really keep his distance while Luma recalibrates or whatever.
That up
yeah.
tilt's gonna take it for sure.
Yeah, that I think it was that dash attack from Aeroux. Yeah, that was definitely the complete opposite of what he should have.